Hello, everybody. Welcome, and welcome to Stagecoach Sunday Uploaded. My name is Jennifer, and I am so excited to be here with you guys today. I know you guys have seen Jessica all throughout the week highlighting some of the native animals that we find right here in Fallbrook. And I'm excited to be doing the same today. We are wrapping up the week. Today is Sunday, and we are excited to be part again of Stagecoach Sunday Uploaded this year. Again, big thanks to the Fallbrook Land Conservancy. They do such amazing things in our local community, protecting and preserving over 3,000 acres. And again, if you guys want to donate, make sure you visit their website, which is fallbrooklandconservancy.com, and become a member, support them, and make your donation to show your support and love for all of our natural habitat that we have around us. And today we are going to be introducing you guys to some more friends that you would find right here around in our very own backyard. If you are watching, make sure you put it in the comments. Also, if you guys have any questions at all, please put those in the comments. I can see them, and I would love to answer them for you guys. So I am going to introduce you to a feathered friend. It's actually two feathered friends that come from Fallbrook. It's a very feathery Fallbrook friend day. My first animal that, he more comes out at nighttime. His name is Tumbleweed. We're going to get him all set here. Oh, he's so excited. Yes. Oh, very good boy. His name is Tumbleweed, and he is going to be coming out, there we go, beautiful, at nighttime. And he, of course, is an owl. And Tumbleweed, being a owl, specifically actually a great horned owl, he is going to get his names by those tufts of feathers that you see at the top there. A lot of times people do think they're horns, but they're not. And sometimes people think that they're their ears too, but they're actually not those either. They are tricking you. He uses those tufts of feathers to help him to camouflage. As he is sleeping way up high in the tall trees that are around us, he is using his feather colors to blend in. And he is, of course, going to use those tufts of feathers to look like twigs, to look like leaves, and make himself look even more part of the tree. We love having owls around us, along with snakes. We didn't introduce you to any snakes, but owls and snakes, they are pest controllers. They are always on the lookout for small rodents, maybe even some other small mammals that can cause problems, especially if you grow crops or have agriculture in the area. And these guys are such great pest controllers because that's what they're going to be eating. They're going to be eating at nighttime, searching for their food. Now, they're called birds of prey. Now, we met Tahoe. He was a Swainson's hawk. Hawks and some other raptors, like red-tailed hawks, different things like that, they're going to take the day shift. An owl is going to take the night shift. And he is going to be keeping those pest populations or those rodent populations in check. And he's going to do that by using those big yellow eyes in order to track his food. Once he spots it, he's going to swoop down, grab it with his talons, and then take it back up to a branch, and he's going to start pulling it apart and swallowing each of those pieces down completely whole. Now, those eyes, they're so big, they're actually stuck in his head, and he's actually demonstrating pretty well, right, how he can turn his head almost all the way around. Now, he can do that because he has extra bones in his neck. We, mammals, we have 7, but birds, they have 12. That makes them extra flexible, and so he can turn his head almost all the way around. And he has to do that. Like I was saying, his eyes, they're stuck in his head. If our eyes were actually the same size as Tumbleweed's or an owl's, they'd be the size of our fists. So if you can imagine having a fist right in your eyeball, that would be the size of your eyes. That's big, not allowing a lot of room for anything else. And well, They can't move them independently. They can't move them side to side, up and down without moving their head. So to change what he is looking at, to track those mice that he is catching on the ground, thank you very much for that, he is going to have to turn his head to change what he is looking at. Oh, owls are beautiful. We oftentimes maybe don't see them, but we hear them. Now, if you hear a hooting noise way up high in the trees at nighttime, you might just have a great horned owl friend hanging out with you in your backyard. Now, if you hear a screeching noise, or even almost like a hissing, that is a barn owl. We have several different types of owls that are native to the area around here. Great horned owls being one of them. Barn owls, which are the more white owls. We also have some burrowing owls and some other species too. Sally Jackson was asking, how much does Tumbleweed weigh? I actually just weighed him today. He weighs 926 grams, so almost about 2 pounds. Again, birds, they can't be that big or that heavy, or they wouldn't be able to take flight. But he's a good size, about normal-sized owl. Barn owls, they typically are a little bit smaller than a great horned owl. Now, he is also going to use his sense of hearing to capture or to locate and capture his food. Like we said, these are not his ears, and he doesn't have earlobes like we do. No, that would be really funny, but he does have ears. They are tiny little holes right on the side of his head. But get this, this is the funny thing about owl ears, is that one ear way up here, another ear way down here. They're crooked, they're lopsided, and that helps him to figure out where the sound of that tiny mouse is crunching on those leaves below him, where it is. He can pick up sounds above him, and he can pick up sounds below him, and as he turns his head, he is finding that sound perfect, so he can swoop down and grab it with his talons. Well, my friends, I have another friend, another again feathered friend to introduce you guys to. And well, it might seem, well, what? We're introducing you to a lot of birds, but actually, if we look out and about and around us, there's lots more different types of birds than there are maybe mammals, right? So there's lots of other type of insects and bugs and snakes and all sorts of animals that are within our local ecosystem. But there's lots of feathered friends, so that's why I'm introducing you guys to some of them today. Now this one is also a bird of prey, meaning that they catch their own food. They're not like a songbird that's going to eat seeds or nuts or things on the trees, but they are a raptor. And this one actually is specifically a falcon, or member of the falcon family. They're actually the smallest species of falcons in North America. This is Horace, and Horace is an American kestrel. Now, you might not be as familiar with these small birds of prey, but once you guys now know, or have seen one maybe, or now you're going to learn about the sound that they make, you might hear them and see them a lot more around, or notice them all around our Fallbrook area. Now, a kestrel, you're going to be seeing a lot of times perching during the day on top of power lines or even power poles, searching down, looking at the field below him to, yes, thank you for telling us your sound. He's going to be searching for all of the yummy food that he wants to eat. Now, he's not going to eat as large of prey, even though he can eat lizards and snakes, similar to an owl, but he's going to eat a lot more insects and bugs and something a little bit smaller. These unique falcon, members of the falcon family, they actually are known for hovering, so they can actually spot their food, fly down and hover, bobbing their tail back and forth, moving their wings in a particular way, and hover over the, shake it out, hover over the ground as they go to search and catch their food. So kind of like a helicopter in this little guy. Okay, it is Sunday, which is also football Sunday, right? And I love pointing this out, that a lot of times, we take inspiration. We copy things that we see in nature all of the time. And if you check out Horace's eye lines, so you'll see those black things that are black stripes that are right down below there. Now, football players, baseball players, they always put those black lines underneath their eyes. I always thought it was to make them look tough. But no, it's actually to help them catch the ball as they are glaring into the sun. And they copied it from animals like Horace, or even like a cheetah with those lines. They copied that because they are using that to hunt and find things that are flying in the sky or out in the distance in the bright, bright sunlight. Those lines, they help to kind of reflect the light, and so that he can find a small item in the bright, bright sun. So pretty cool that they're copying a little bird like Horace, the American kestrel. Now, he made that sound, and like I said, you guys might not see them, but you might hear them as they're flying overhead or perched atop. They are going to make kind of a clee sound, and it's very high-pitched. Now, you might see a bird that looks like Horace, or you might see one that has a little bit different of colorings. They are one of the few birds of prey that have what we call sexual dimorphism. That's a big, big word for that. The boys and the girls, they look different. So Horace is a male or a boy, and he has those beautiful, beautiful kind of blue gray colored wings. Now, if he was a girl, he would actually be all kind of that reddish brown color, kind of a mottled color, almost more patterned like a tumbleweed, the great horned owl. And that's to help them camouflage just a bit more. The boys have those brighter colors to show off and to look good for the ladies. Oh, you are showing us he has quite a big wingspan for such a little bird. He only weighs about 100 grams, and he's only about 6 inches tall or so, but his wingspan was huge. And that again helps him to hover and fly as he is out and about doing all of that good work of helping to maintain those populations here in Fallbrook ecosystem. And truly, we do owe these guys a big thank you. If you are interested in attracting birds of prey to, if you have an open area and they can help you with your kind of pest and mouse population, you can put up an owl box. Research into that. Those are always great options to kind of draw in natural wildlife and help them to provide a home, and they will do their job. Specifically owls, because they love to eat rodents and insects, specifically rodents. And well, that's a good thing, because get this. If I was to take 2 mice, and I was to fly them all the way to a deserted island, and I left them there for a whole entire year, I come back, there's not like a few hundred or a few thousand. No, there could be 1,000,000 mice. That's how fast rodents can populate. So it's so important that we have animals like birds of prey, like owls, like snakes, and other animals that are going to eat those rodent populations and help to keep everything balanced and working together. Again, my name is Jennifer, and I am so excited that we could be part of Stagecoach Sunday Uploaded. It looked a little different this year, but that is a-okay. I hope you guys had so much fun learning about all the different native wildlife that we have around us in this beautiful Fallbrook. Again, if you are interested, please go make a donation. Become a member of the Fallbrook Land Conservancy. They do such a good job in preserving so many different so many acres of land all around here in the surrounding area. Also, make sure you do not leave Fallbrook's Facebook page, because right now, coming up, literally next, is the band Daring Greatly, and they are going to be an awesome time. We're going to be moving and grooving, and so please, this live stream will end, but don't leave their page, because it's going to pop right back up for you guys to continue hanging out with Fallbrook Land Conservancy and enjoying Stagecoach Sunday Uploaded. Thanks again, guys, and we'll see you guys soon.